Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to the class on history. In the previous class, we had learned about the composite culture and the first source regarding it, that is the Bijak. And I hope that is clear for you. Now let's move on to the second source regarding the composite culture, that is Guru Granth Sahib. Guru Granth. This is a second source that you need to understand. And what is this particular term called Guru Granth Sahib? It is a scripture. It means it is a holy book that contains the composition of Guru Tegh Bahadur and the couplet. I have told you the pair of lines written by a person. Couplet of Guru Gobind Singh. So this particular Guru Granth Sahib is a scripture that contains the compositions of Guru Tegh Bahadur and the couplet. I told you the pair of lines, the couplet of Guru Gobind Singh. Guru Gobind Singh. So that's what I mean the term called Guru Granth Sahib. It is a scripture that contains the composition of Guru Tegh Bahadur and the couplet of Guru Gobind Singh. And it is written in a Gurmukhi script. Gurmukhi script. This particular Guru Granth Sahib is written in the Gurmukhi script, and it has got two different sections. This particular Guru Granth Sahib is a scripture that contains the composition of Guru Tegh Bahadur and the couplet of Guru Gobind Singh. It is written in Gurmukhi script and it has got two different sections. The first one, the introductory section by Guru Nanak. Introductory part by Guru Nanak. Second is the compositions of Sikh Gurus. So this particular Guru Granth Sahib has got two different sections. The first one, the introductory part by Guru Nanak. Second, the compositions of Sikh Gurus, saints and the mystics. This particular Guru Granth Sahib also contains the songs, hymns and sentences spoken by saints, sages and mystics. Okay, this particular scripture also contains songs, hymns and verses spoken by the mystics. Now coming to the next one, there is a Guru Arjan Dev is the fifth Sikh Guru who combined, it means who collected together the hymns of Guru Nanak Dev. So the next person to be learned, that is Guru Arjan Dev is the fifth Sikh Guru who combined, who brought together the hymns written by Guru Nanak Dev. And what does it contain? All these hymns affirm or confirm fundamental unity of all religions. Which means if there are 100 religions existing in the world, there is a fundamental unity of all the religions and the unitary character of mystic experience. Which means everyone or people will have so-called mystic experience. So these are the two important things that are reflected in the hymns of Guru Nanak. That is the fundamental unity of all the religions, the unitary character of mystic experience. And it is an important collection of mystic poetry, metaphysical poetry that existed between 12th to 17th century. Okay, so this particular book is the collection of mystic poetry, metaphysical poetry from 12th century to 17th century. And it also acts as a mirror. This particular book acts as a mirror with regard to the sociological, economic and political conditions of those times. Which means as you go through all these poems, we can come to know about the society, how the society was existing at that time, what was the economic condition of the people, and what was the political system existed at that time. And Guru Granth Sahib is also is considered as a spiritual guide for the entire humanity, and is considered as a living Guru, and he has all the answers regarding religion and morality. Which means particular person called Guru Granth Sahib is considered as a spiritual guide for the entire humanity and is considered as a living Guru, and he has all the answers regarding religion and morality. This particular Guru Gobind Singh is the one who collected the composition of Guru Tegh Bahadur and the couplet of Guru Gobind Singh, made into scripture of Guru Granth Sahib. Guru Granth Sahib written in a Gurumukhi script. It has got two different sections. One is introductory part by Guru Nanak. Second, the compositions of Sikh Gurus, saints and the mystics. And Guru Sahib contains the songs, hymns, the verses of the saints, sages and the mystics. Guru Arjan Dev, the fifth Sikh Guru, gathered together the hymns of Guru Nanak, which confirms the fundamental unity of all the religions and explains the unitary experience, unitary character of a mystic experience. It is all a collection of mystic poetry, metaphysical poetry from 12th century to 17th century. It acts as a mirror to the sociological, economic and the political conditions of the society. And Guru Granth Sahib is considered as the spiritual Guru for the entire humanity. He is also considered as a living Guru, and he has all the answers regarding religion and the morality. And next part of this particular source is with regard to the teachings. What are the teachings of Guru Nanak? What are his teachings? That's the next part that we are going to learn. First one, he teaches unity of God and unity of mankind. There has to be unity with regard to God and with regard to the human beings. Second, devotion to God is important in the place of ritualism. Ritualism does not give any importance. He does not give any importance to ritualism. Instead of ritualism, what he emphasizes is that devotion to God. And he tells that there is only one God. His name is Eternal Truth, and he is the maker of everything in the world. So there is only one God. His name is Eternal Truth, and he is the maker of all the things, or he is the maker of everything. And he says that it is important to have devotion to God and repetition of Satnam combined with meditation. Repetition of Satnam means the name of God combined with the meditation, and it is the only way by which a soul can be saved from the cycle of birth and rebirth. So it is important to have devotion to God. Next, repetition of Satnam, which means the repetition of going on saying the name of God combined with the devotion, combined with the meditation. So there are two things he says. One is repeating the name of God combined with meditation, and this is the only way by which our soul can be saved from the cycle of life, birth and rebirth. The first one is repetition. Second one is the meditation. repeating the name of God, combined with the meditation. These are the two things by which one's soul can be saved from the cycle of birth and rebirth. And he said that personal devotion to God can lead to salvation regardless of your caste, creed, and the religion. Personal devotion to God is the path to salvation regardless of your caste, your religion, your creed. Next one, he advocated middle path, which means, what does it mean by telling the term called middle path? Which means spiritual life has to be combined. It is not that we give only importance to spiritual aspects. Spiritual life has to be combined with the duties of householder. Which means, as you focus on spiritual life, the same way or the same manner we need to focus on household duties. We cannot neglect one and go for the other. That's not correct. So what does it mean by telling the term called middle path? Which means we need to give importance to both the spiritual life and also the duties of a household. And he said we need to give up hypocrisy. Hypocrisy means pretending to be someone else, and insincerity. And he gave up idolatry in all its forms. Idolatry means worshipping stone, tree, whatever it is. So he gave up idolatry in all its forms. These are the different teachings of Guru Nanak. First one, unity of God and unity of mankind. Instead of ritualism, he focused on devotion to God. And he tells there is only one God, his name is eternal truth, and he is the maker of everything in the world. Next one, he gave importance to the devotion to God, and repeating the name of God combined with the meditation can be the only way that can save your soul from the cycle of birth and rebirth. Personal devotion to God can lead to salvation regardless of your caste, religion, and creed. And he advocated middle path, which means giving importance to both the spiritual life along with the household duties. Then he said, give up hypocrisy and insincerity. The last one, he gave up or he condemned, was against idolatry in all its forms. If you are clear with the second one, that is the Guru Granth Sahib. Remember, it is a scripture written in a Gurumukhi script that contains the composition of Guru Tegh Bahadur and a couplet of Guru Gobind Singh. And see how this particular Guru Granth Sahib is considered, how is he considered by the people. Second, next one, we learned about the teachings, the hymns of Guru Nanak, what does it reflect. Then we learned about the teachings of Guru Nanak. And next one, the next source that we have regarding the composite culture is the Ajmer Sharif. And what does it mean? It is the holy shrine of Sufi saint. This particular Ajmer Sharif, what does it mean? It is the holy shrine. It is the holy place, holy shrine of a Sufi saint called Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti. Okay, this particular Ajmer Sharif is the holy shrine of a Sufi saint named Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti, and it is located at Ajmer in Rajasthan. And coming to this particular Sufi saint, he came to India with Mahmud of Ghazni, and he made Ajmer as his headquarters. Okay, so he came to India along with Mahmud of Ghazni, and he made Ajmer as his headquarters. Rest we will continue in the coming class. So I will send the notes to you in the WhatsApp group. Kindly complete the notes, and once I explain, once you go through the video along with the notes, you will be able to understand it better. So we have began the third source. We will continue with in the coming class. So kindly go through the second source, that is Guru Granth Sahib, and I hope you will be able to understand it. Thank you.